The Women's NCAA Championships going to begin this Friday at Omni La Costa Resort and Spa in Carlsbad, California. 30 teams have qualified for the national championship. They'll compete in 4 days of stroke play, with the top 8 teams advancing to match play portion of the event. One of the teams that made it through to the championship is Eastern Michigan. Certainly not a traditional powerhouse in the sport. It's also not in a particularly friendly location weather-wise when it comes to conditions to work on the game. But Coach Josh Brewer has helped turn the program around in a very short period of time. In fact, Coach Brewer is joining us right now. So, Coach, you spent more than a decade coaching in Georgia, a program with obviously a lot of resources, one of the biggest conferences in the country. After you left Georgia, though, how did you end up in Eastern Michigan?
I answered the one phone call that gave me a chance to still coach. And I can only say thank you to Eastern Michigan, our AD Scott, our new president Kelly, and Game Above for, the resources they've given the golf programs in Ypsilanti. So just very fortunate to answer the phone call and what I thought might be the end of my coaching career 2 years ago.
So then what were the biggest challenges that you faced in turning around a program that traditionally wasn't a powerhouse in golf, and here you are now out in California?
Yeah, I've told them I think it would have been easier if we were a startup, truthfully, because we did have a history that was not pleasant to sell from a performance side and everything. So, I was lucky enough to have Savannah DeBach follow me as a player, so she knew how we did things. And then Katarina Don, my assistant, who played for me for 5 years, they helped sell a culture that, was new to golf at Eastern Michigan. And we kind of made sure we established the culture day one, kind of didn't think about, the results until they start happening this year. So just, very lucky to have those young women follow me, and then just the team we have around us that, continues to grow and support us.
Yeah, Josh, it seems as though if there was a negative or an obstacle, you turned it into a positive, because college sports obviously now in the midst of major changes, what with the NIL money being legal and more. So how were you able to overcome that when so many collegiate programs are actually cutting back on college golf?
Again, Game Above has done an amazing job with resources. Very similar to, you look at a place like Oregon and, what Nike has done, Arkansas with Tyson Foods, and these universities, they have major donors and sponsors as well. Ours has decided that golf is a major focus. And again, we've been creative on how we train. We're fortunate not to have class on Friday, so we can leave campus a lot of times on a Thursday and kind of steal an extra day or two when we travel. And our alumni have been great across the country, because we've been able to have an alumni event where we blended into a tournament to gain competition. And then, recruit people who live in Oceanside, California helps us as well, because we can do some schooling online and they can stay out here a few of the weeks when we have snow on the ground and work on their game. So you got to think very differently. And if you're thinking 10 years ago, you're probably falling behind.
Well, tell us about your team this year and your expectations this week with the NCAA Championships.
Yeah, it's a team that this is a new level from the team side. At the same time, though, I think our resume is really impressive. Heading into our conference, USC beat us 3 times, and we had lost to Florida State on their home golf course, and Texas A&M and Oregon. So not everyone else we had beaten. So we're excited about this opportunity. Look forward to, what lays ahead. And I always start every year, I just want a tee time Monday at the national championship, because you're 1 of 15, and then all you got to do is play well that day, and you can probably be 1 of 8 all of a sudden. But, again, we're super excited. I promised them Disneyland. They went to Disneyland on Sunday. They told them if they made nationals, they could go to Disney on Sunday. And we got back to work yesterday playing the famous track here of Goat Hills. They've been wonderful to us. And anyone who knows golf, knows the story of Goat Hills. And, again, it's kind of a home event for us. Our twins are literally 10 minutes from the golf course, and I tell them I'm an IU fan. Fernando Mendoza went home, led a program that was the worst in college football to a national championship. So, why can't we have our storybook ending like Indiana football did?
I love that. And I know that all this is about that storybook ending because you're one of only two major programs in that field of 30. Do you have a slogan? Do you have a mantra? Is there something that you and the team continue to repeat to make yourself feel like you're not an underdog, but you very much deserve to be there?
Not really. We joked at regionals, like, we don't go looking for a fight, but if we're going to get in one, let's win it. So it's just, I don't know. We've kind of just had fun. Like, it's just, I've enjoyed the journey. Like, every day I get to coach these young women is probably a day I didn't think I was going to have 2 years ago. And I don't think any of us probably expected to be together in Ypsilanti, Michigan, wearing Eastern Michigan gear representing the school. So it's just kind of a blessing for us, and just excited to, just mess up some people's year-end meetings when they have to explain how they lost to Eastern Michigan there and by Detroit.
Well, we wish you the best with that, Coach. We hope you mess up a lot of meetings because of Eastern Michigan and women's golf being in the NCAA Championships. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time today.